Good evening, everyone. Scott Marlowe live at Girard High School as we get ready to tip off the 2025-2026 high school basketball season for the Parsons Lady Vikings and the Viking boys. Girard already one game under their belt. The girls and the boys team for Girard had easy wins over Holcomb, or rather, not Holcomb. I'll have to think on that. Holcomb's way out west, but they're 1-0 on the year as they had easy wins on Tuesday night, and it's going to be a interesting start to the season for the Lady Vikings. New coach Eric Lyons actually beginning his second stint as the head coach for the Lady Vikings. I think he coached Shea Kelly. That might be a name that's familiar to some of our listeners. She was a superstar for the Lady Vikes several years ago. You're going to hear some familiar names, of course, tonight for the Lady Vikes. Names like Heidi Schultz, Cadence Ball, Ayanna Robertson, still on the roster. You're going to hear the name Britta Kramer tonight. That'll be a new name. She is a 5'4" freshman, and I'm not sure if she's in the starting lineup or not, but she's definitely going to get some varsity minutes. And Coach Lyons is excited for the year, along with assistant Kyle Hutley. And also then on the boys' side, the boys are going to be a little shorthanded tonight. I talked to Coach Houck just yesterday, and whether it's a couple of football injuries, a few guys battling the flu bug, which has kind of been running through USD 503 here early in the early portion of December. So they're it's not going to be a full complement for the Viking boys tonight. So they're going to be running shorthanded, but that's okay. That's just kind of how it goes at the high school level. And the Vikings, they may have to take their lump. They may have to take their lumps because they're shorthanded here in the early part of the season. But just use December almost as a preseason is sometimes what you have to do. Make it to Christmas break, and then come back out at full strength. Brad Herlocker, longtime head coach for the Lady Trojans, and then Rod Westcott is the longtime head coach for the boys team. And waiting to see if they're going to. Sometimes they do the national anthem before the girls' game, and I think, sure enough, it looks like they're going to go ahead and do the national anthem before our girls' contest. So we'll be back with more of our Tank Connection pregame show after this 2-minute V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 62293-6671 for more information, or visit labette.edu.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTek has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTek has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTek.
School, everybody. You caught the tail end of the national anthem. And very well, nice rendition by the Girard High School choir. And now we're getting ready, public address to announce the starting lineups, which we're just now getting ourselves. But starting tonight for the Vikings, 5'9" freshman Braylon Hinman Mitchell. For Girard, 5'9" junior Marley Sisney. Heidi Schultz, 5'2" sophomore for the Lady Vikings. Kennedy Keller, 5'9" junior for Girard. Cadence Ball starting tonight for the Vikings, 5'8" senior, had a good season last year in her junior campaign. Maddie Kester, 5'10" senior. That's her 5'10" senior. That's a familiar name if you've been following high school basketball in Southeast Kansas. Alex Stoneberger starting tonight for the Vikes. She's a 5'6" junior. And Carson Orand, a 5'6" junior for Girard. And then 6' sophomore Ayanna Robertson starting tonight for the Vikings. And last but not least, Erica Bateman, a 5'10" senior for the Lady Trojans. Again, if you're joining us late, Girard 1-0 on the young season, and this is Girard going to pose a stiff challenge for Parsons. They come in ranked 8 in Class 3A. Girard will be in their home white, Vikings in their traveling blue. Head coach Eric Lyons giving some final instructions to his team. Girard brought back nearly everybody from last year's team. They're going to be a well-disciplined team. Girard brought back nearly everybody from last year's team. They're going to be a well-disciplined team. This will be a tall task for the Lady Vikes to start the season. Girard starters hit the court, and here come the Lady Vikes, and we are just about ready for basketball in 2025. Ayanna Robertson, the 6' leaper for the Lady Vikes, will jump center, going up against Bateman, the 5'10" senior for Girard. And we are ready for action. Ball in the air, and the opening tip is won by the Lady Vikes. Stoneberger has it. Quick three, no good, a little bit short, but then an offensive rebound, put back no good. Cadence Ball was just a little bit short on that three, but the Lady Vikes come out firing. Oh, nice cut to the basket. Layup missed, and it is pulled out of there by Hinman Mitchell. Nice up ahead to Robertson and knocked out by Girard. So Lady Vikings really looking to attack here in those first two possessions. Of course, there is a shot clock across the state of Kansas this year, and that's going to change up some strategy for a lot of coaches. Girard opens up in a 2-3 zone. Hinman Mitchell loses her dribble, almost took steps. She needs help. looking for a 5-second count. She's able to get it to Robertson. Strong move inside, a little bit short on the turnaround. But hopefully she'll keep firing, because we mentioned it a lot last year during her freshman year. She can elevate over anybody in the area. She doesn't have to worry about getting her shot blocked. We are tied at 0, just underway at Girard High School. Wraparound pass tipped away, and the Vikes come away with it. Stoneberger up ahead to ball. Cadence picks up her dribble, back to Stoneberger, over to Hinman Mitchell. Top of the key, going to be short. It's an air ball, and great hustle. I think it was, touched by Girard, sure enough. And it's going to stay with the Lady Vikes. 6:38 to go in quarter number 1, tied at 0. Hinman Mitchell inbounding from the baseline. Looking for a cutter to the basket, finally gets it into Robertson in the corner. Robertson pass tipped away, and it's a steal taken away by Kester of the Lady Trojans. Gives it off to Orand, and now an open 3 goes down from the right wing. Maddie Kester gets the first basket for either team. Girard up 3-0. Ball will try to answer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound on the weak side by Stoneberger. Lady Vikes down 3-0, and we have a foul. It's going to be whistled on Kester, her first and the team's first. Robertson to throw it in across the way at half court. Gets it into Stoneberger. She will dribble across the timeline. 3-0. Lady Vikes trail in the early part of this game. Nice cut to the basket. And going up and getting fouled is Stoneberger. Lady Vikes haven't scored yet, but I like the aggressive mentality on the offensive end. Stoneberger with the first of 2. First one is perfect. And the Lady Vikes are on the board. 3-1, Girard by 2, 5:58 to go in quarter number 1. Stoneberger's second attempt, also perfect. Girard pushes it into the front court very quickly and up off the glass, no good, and then battle for the rebound. It's a foul or a jump ball. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Trojans. They gave Girard a point that they shouldn't have given them. It should be 3-2. I think they're getting it corrected right now. They gave Girard one of the free throws. Three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Robertson. She can go coast to coast, and she took steps. They didn't call it. Yeah, a little late whistle. Definitely steps. She just lost her dribble. Right idea, just wasn't able to execute. So 3-2 is the score. Girard by 1, 5:44 to go in quarter number 1. Orand has it for the Trojans. Lady Vikes in a zone. I like to put Ayanna Robertson out at the top of that zone. She can create a lot of havoc. Nice drive all the way to the basket, laying it in off the glass. Sisney with her first basket. 5-2, 3-point lead for Girard, and then a swarming defense. They get a steal, and then foul committed by Cadence Ball. So Ball picks up her first personal, and the team's first. And here comes the freshman I mentioned in the pregame, Brenna Kramer, getting her first varsity action. Girard leads in the early going, 5-2, 5:15 to go in quarter number 1. Lady Vikes stay in a zone. Girard launches a 3 off the mark, no good, and rebounded by the Lady Vikes. So Rand looked like it was on target, but it spun off. Oh, good look down underneath. Loose ball picked up by Kramer, and she is fouled on her way to the basket, and the freshman will earn 2 free throws. So Kester picks up her second personal here in the first quarter. Girard's third team foul. Free throw spins out. No good for Kramer. She'll have one more. August Mooneyham checks into the lineup for Girard, replacing Kess. Good. So Kramer gets her first point of her high school career, 5-3. And they are very slow to give the Lady Vikes their points on the scoreboard, but they finally get that one up. Two-point lead for the Lady Vikes, 4:45, two-point deficit for the Lady Vikes, 4:42 to go in quarter number one. Good look underneath, and the layup goes down for Kennedy Keller. That was good offense by the Lady Trojans. They lead by 4, 7-3, 4.5 minutes to go. Hinman Mitchell. Well, she did take steps. I thought she got bumped, and that's what Coach Lyons was saying too, but it's a turnover on the Lady Vikes. Athletically, it looks like the Lady Vikes can hang with Girard, but it's going to be, Girard is so experienced. Stepping into the passing lane, knocking out of bounds is Hinman Mitchell. Sisney to inbound in front of the Lady Viking bench. Girard again leading by 4, 4:20 to go in our first quarter. Lady Vikes stay in the zone. Drive on the baseline. Now they kick it into the corner for a long three. Short. Ball knocked out. Who's going to get the loose ball? Way out at half court. Girard runs it down. And now a foul on the baseline drive. Girard will take it out. So Hinman Mitchell picks up her first personal and the team's second. Score remains 7-3. Girard on top, 4:04 to go in our opening quarter. Bounce pass stolen. Hinman Mitchell into the passing lane, gets it up to Robertson. Now the ball tipped away. Kramer gets it for the Lady Vikes. To Robertson. She picked up her dribble, needs help. Out to Kramer. She launches a three of Girard. She brings it into the get. Couldn't get it to go down, but I think they're going to get Robertson on the foul. Lady Vikes never stopped the dribble penetration on that play. So Robertson picks up her first and the team's third. 3 team fouls apiece. 2 free throws coming. First one is good. So Rand with one more. Second one off the back iron, no good. And there's Robertson with a nice rebound for the Lady Vikes. 8-3. Girard by 5. 3:35 to go in quarter number one. Girard really picking up the defensive pressure, and it's going to force a steal. And ball is loose. Who's going to get this loose ball? Well, who are they going to call this foul on? It was just 2 players hustling for a loose ball, really. Yeah, I don't know. They called the foul on Girard. I'm not 100% sure. Not even sure who they called it on, but it was definitely on Girard. So we have a timeout on the floor. Girard leads at 8-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to